back to my channel. It has been a minute. I have been very busy, but I thought what better way to come back to my YouTube channel than to start it out with a what I eat in a day video. Today I'm going to be taking you guys through my full day of what I eat as a holistic health coach, focusing on whole foods, no processed junk, and just a very clean diet. So it is currently around 10 a.m. I went to the gym this morning at 6 and I already had my coffee for the day, which I completely forgot to film, but normally I will do a decaf mold-free coffee with bulletproof coffee beans, and I will add whole milk on top of that and some cinnamon. I like to intermittent fast in the morning, so I'm still not going to be eating right now. I'm going to make a matcha because I really want a matcha, and I just ordered matcha. Like, I've never made it before, so this is the first time I'm ever making matcha. I just ordered it, so I thought today was the day to try it out. So let's make some matcha. Okay, so I just watched a few TikTok videos and I thought I would take you guys through my supplies so we can get an idea of what we're using here. First things first is I got a matcha bowl from World Market. It came as a set with the whisk and then the whisk holder. I don't know if it's called the whisk, so don't come for me. And then this thing to scoop your matcha out. I got all of that from World Market. I have this iced cup that I use for other drinks from Amazon. And then I got the Naoki Fine Japanese Matcha Superior Blend Ceremonial Grade Matcha from Amazon after doing research on what good matchas were. And I don't have a matcha sieve, I don't know what it's called. So I'm just gonna be using this tea thing and hanging it over my bowl, very ghetto-y, but it will do because I didn't know you needed one of those. And then lastly, I just have a cup set aside because you're supposed to keep your matcha whisk in hot water, so these things will like be softer when you're whisking, I think. So we're gonna put some water in this cup and let this soak before anything else. Finished product. I'm not mad about it, but I'm not super happy about it. Obviously, this is my first time making a matcha. I just didn't realize how much matcha you actually should use. It more just tastes like, it tastes really milky compared to when I have gotten matchas out before. It's like milk with like a hint of matcha. But I put some maple syrup in it to try to sweeten it up a little bit because before it was worse. Then I also put cinnamon, which I don't think was too smart because I don't actually think you can put cinnamon in cold drinks. I think you can only put them in hot ones. Normally I get a hot matcha latte with cinnamon. The cinnamon is just kind of stuck at the top, which is a rookie move, but maybe next time it will be better. Anyway, I am going to go finish up some work for the next 2 hours, and I will catch you guys when I eat my brunch. I just wanted to pop in to say I also drink so much water during the day. I can just tell a difference in my energy levels. I can tell a difference in my after workout feel of my body and then my skin. I would say hydrating has been amazing for my skin. I don't break out as much. I don't have as much hyperpigmentation. Water is just really good for you. You want to make sure that you are actually hydrating properly. So what I like to do is I add 1/8 teaspoon of Celtic sea salt into here, and this is just iced water, but I will go through like 2-ish of these a day. I also would recommend getting a water bottle that you love. I love everything with a straw. If my water bottle doesn't have a straw, I will not be drinking water. Get a water bottle you like so you can reach for your water bottle and be drinking water all day. Starting my morning off the usual way with bone broth. I've been using the ginger and turmeric one from Kettle and Fire. I love all of their products and am especially loving this flavor right now. It's so warming and rich in additional benefits for digestion and inflammation. Next up is my classic breakfast plate. I'm using these 100% grass-fed beef sausages from Teton Ranch and cooking them alongside a couple of over easy eggs. I'm still in my tomato era, so I've been adding some fresh ones with sauerkraut and cottage cheese. It's a perfect mix of flavor and probiotics, and it's great for gut health. I love a good variety when it comes to my breakfast plates, and even better when there are so many nutritional benefits. Once everything's plated, I top it all off with salt, pepper, some homemade pickled onions, trust me on this one, and a handful of sprouts, which is my newest obsession. Simple but loaded with flavor, this breakfast plate keeps me full for hours, is super high in protein, and offers numerous nutritional benefits. Okay, this is genuinely the best way to start your day. I have so much protein, so much nutrient. I have my probiotics with my sauerkraut and cottage cheese. I have some sprouts and greens, tomatoes, sausages, eggs, pickled onions that I made homemade, and then bone broth, extra protein, and great for your gut. So, cheers. A few hours later, I head back to the kitchen to make one of my go-to snacks, sourdough discard crackers. I have been making these every week because they are so easy and so good. If you're someone who hates wasting discard, these are so worth it. Mix 3/4 cup of stirred down sourdough discard with 2 tablespoons of melted butter, a little salt, and some dried herbs. I'm using herbs de Provence. And if you don't have that, you can look up substitutes for what is in that. I'm sure you'll have the spices in your cabinet. Then you are going to spread it thin on some parchment paper, sprinkle more salt, and bake at 325 for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I score the dough to make it easy to break into crackers. I just use a pizza cutter. I find that to be easiest. Then back in the oven for 20 to 50 minutes until golden and crispy. I always check on them around 20 minutes because they can bake quickly, so make sure to just keep an eye out for them. Let them cool completely, then snap them into pieces. I snack on these with everything, or I just eat them plain because they really are that good, and I love to store them in a little mason jar in my pantry. For dinner, we're going all in with a cozy classic homemade chicken tikka masala with fresh naan. This is my first time making naan bread, and I'm doing it because all the store-bought ones contain a lot of ingredients and rancid oils, and I am currently on a detox right now, so I have to make everything from home. I started by blooming yeast in warm water with honey, mixed in the egg, milk, salt, and olive oil, then flour until you've got a soft dough. Let that rise while we prep the curry. Another great tip for this is making your naan bread at the beginning of the week so you don't have to do this while you're cooking. I think that would save you so much time and you still get the benefits of having delicious homemade naan bread. Anyway, on to the curry. I already marinated the chicken the night before because I love a very flavorful chicken. However, if you are marinating the same day, this is where you would want to marinate your chicken with Greek yogurt, tomato paste, garam masala, turmeric, salt, red pepper flakes, and lemon zest. Let that sit while we cook down onion, garlic, and ginger in butter. Also, don't forget the rice. You can cook it according to the instructions on the rice packet. My favorite rice and the most nutrient dense is the organic California white basmati rice from Lundberg. Now that the onion, garlic, and ginger in butter is cooked down, add the marinated chicken and full fat coconut milk. Cover this and let it simmer until the chicken is cooked through and the sauce has thickened. I love to just finish this off with some fresh cilantro or some extra flavor. Now comes the most fun part, rolling out the dough. After rolling out the dough, cook it in a hot cast iron skillet until bubbly and golden on both sides, and brush with melted butter and chopped parsley. These turned out amazing. I was so surprised and so impressed. If you make one thing from this video, please let it be these because they are delicious. And just like that, dinner is served. Creamy chicken curry, fluffy basmati rice, and warm buttery naan. Delicious.